So welcome to macrocode. So I want us to proceed today with our previous series, and today we are going to learn something about operators. So for those who are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, like the video, and also comment down below. So I think so for those who haven't liked our video, you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and also you can share the video. So I want us to learn something today about operators. So what is operators in C#? So operators, so we're going to learn about operators, and we've said here operators. So I'll just put in some comments here. So we say operators are used to perform operations on variables and values. So this is so C# actually supports a wide range of operators, and you can see we have what we call arithmetic. We have arithmetic, comparison, logical, and assignment operators. So some of the examples, for example, if we have here, we can say we have the arithmetic operators. We have so for arithmetic operators, as you can see here, it is telling us they are used to perform basic mathematical operations, including, you can see, we have this symbol. This is for addition. We also have, it adds two operands together. Then you also have, so we just press enter. We have subtraction, subtract the second operand from the first. We have multiplication, which multiplies two operands together. Then you also have division, which divides the first operand by the second. We have modulus, which returns the remainder of a division operator. Then you also, so these are some of the arithmetic operations. So, and to see them, we can say, for example, int a say equals to 10. We say int b is equals to 5. So let me zoom. Then we can do in sum equals to a plus b. So here we are doing what we call addition. So if we do this, we can actually print the, we can do we can actually say console, and say console dot write line. Then it should actually output for us the sum. So you can see this is the sum, and it will output the sum of 15. So we just try to run our application. Then we should get an output of 15, which is actually 10. That is 10 plus 5. So if we just see here, you'll notice that we have our output. So let me just zoom it. So you'll notice that we have our output of 5, which is, it is actually 10 plus 5, and this is the sum. So we can do now subtraction, that is the difference. You can see int difference equals to a minus b, and we can output it. So if we output it, we say the difference of, the difference will be a minus b, which is actually 5. You can see the difference here will be 5. So if we run this, then we should see the differences. So here we should see the difference. So let me just, if we do that, you can see the sum is 15. Then the difference is actually 5. So this is the difference. So it has taken a minus b, which is 5. So that is what we have here. Now we have so we have another one, which is product. So this is the multiplication. So we are actually doing multiplication. So we've done addition, subtraction, then we are on multiplication. So multiplication here we are doing a times b. So then we should get the product. So we are actually getting the product. So if we just launch again our app, then we should see some of the values that we have. So you can see here we have the sum, which is a plus b, which is 15. Then the difference is 10 minus b, which is 5. Then the product is 50. That is 10 times 5. Now we do the last one, which is division. So here you can see this is in quotient, then A stroke B. Then we should get the output, which is actually 2. So this is the division. So that is a division. So we just come here and say run our app, then we should get the result. So you can see here we have our values. Sorry. So we have the sum, difference, product, and then you have the quotient, which is actually 2. Now we've done addition, subtraction, multiplication, then division. Then we have a remainder, that is the modulus. So if we do modulus here, so that is A modulus B, then it should give us 3. That means when we divide A, that is 10 divided by 5, we get 2. So it's actually, we don't get any remainder. So the remainder is actually 0. So if we run that, then we should get our values. So you can see the sum is 15, the difference is 5, the product is 50, quotient is 2, and the remainder is 0. So that is what we have. Now, after doing that, so I think we can now go to the next thing. So as you can see, we've been able to do what we call arithmetic operators. So we have the addition, adds 2 values together. We have subtraction, which subtracts 1 value from another. Multiplication, which multiplies 2 values. Then we have division, which divides 1 value by another. Then we have modulus, which returns the division remainder. Then we now also have something we call increment. So for example, we do here. So that is increment, increases an integer value by 1. Then we also have a decrement, which decreases an integer value by 1. So you can add those two. So to get those values, so here we can say int, we can say increment. So you see increment, we've done A plus plus, so it increases the value by 1. So that means if it is A, we do an increment, it will be 11. So if we print the value, it will actually get us, so here you say increment A, which is A plus plus. So this should get us 11 or 10. Let's just run or see. So if you do that, then increment value, let me see. So it has given us increment value, it has given us 10. So, and this is A. So we say increment. So this is, we say here, let's say here, if we do, let me just do here, A equals to A, we do that. Let's see what will be the increment. So you see it has given us value 10. So if we do here decrement, that we do that, it will also give us. So let me just press enter. So it has given us increment value 10 and 5. But now I want us to check something. So this is not the correct way on how you can do it. So here we need to actually say, here, so can do this. So let me just confirm. Then we try to add the increments. So these are some of the arithmetic operations that we've been able to do. I want us to check something called assignment. Assignment operators. So assignment operators are used to assign values to variables, and they actually include equals. So we've been able to see some things like this. these ones. Then we have, so this is the equals, sorry. So this is the equals. This is the equals. So this is a simple assignment. Assigns the value of the right operand to the left operand. Then you also have this one, add and assign. This adds the operand to the left operand and assigns the results to the left operand. You also have subtract and assign. Subtract the right operand from the left operand and assigns the result to the left operand. We also have multiply and assign. We have, so for example, we can do here, we say, so let me just remove this. So we say int x, then int x equals to or plus equals to 5. So you can see we've done here add and assign. So the result will be 15. So we just do, we do here console, then it will output that. So if we run this, it will output 15 as the value. So as you can see, this is the 15. So it has done, it's like you are adding 10 plus 5 in a very simple way. So you assign and add. Then you also have int, so y, so sorry, say int y, this is int y, then we say y minus 3, so that will give us 17. If we launch this again, we should get a new value, which is 17. So here you can see this is 17. So that is it. So if we do another one, which is times, so we say int z equals to, you can see it is multiply and assign, then we get the value. So if I just zoom in, so this is the result. So if I launch, then we'll get the same result. So you can see here it will give us 15, 7, and 8. So that is it. So I think we've done assign, add, subtract, and multiply. So there's also what I wanted us to check. So then we have the comparison. So we have the comparison operators. So if I do here comparison operators, so comparison operators are used to compare two values. So they are used to compare two values. So some of them includes double equals, that is equals to, returns true if the operands are equal. We also have not equal to, returns true if the operands are not equal to. Then greater than, returns true if the left operand is greater than the right operand. You also have less than, returns true if the left operand is less than the right operand. Then greater or equals to, returns true if the left operand is greater than or equals to the right operand. Then you also have less than or equal to, returns true if the left operand is less than or equal to the right operand. So to see that, I'll say int y. So let me just remove this here. Then we'll say here, we'll say here int y, int a equals to 5. Then int b. Then we say int sum is equals to a plus b. So we are using the addition operator. So the sum of a and b is that. Then we have, so I want us to check, we say bool. So here we are going to use bool. So you see, we say equals. So we say is equal, bool is equals to a equals to b. We check if they are equal. So if they are equal, it will return true if the operands are equal. So if we just do console here, we say is a equal to b, then we'll get the result. So let me remove this sum here because we are not, we were able to do the sum at the top there. So if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed until this particular point and you're watching our video, please consider subscribing, like the video, get us to 10,000 subscribers, and we'll be happy to proceed with some of these live sessions. So as you can see here, we are saying here it is 5 equal to 10. Then you can see it's false. So 5 is not equal to 10. Then we can do another one. We say bool is greater. So you can see you say is greater. Is A greater than B? That is 5 greater than 10. So what will be the result? Of course, we know it is false. So let's just check our output. So you see, is 5 greater than 10? It is still false. So let's also do another. Say bool. You say is less or equal. So you say is 5 less or equal to? What will be the result? So let's output. Then here you can see is 5 less or equal to 10. So you can see here 5 is actually less than 10. So that's why we have true. We have true here. So 5 is actually less than 10. So let's do another one. So we do is not equal to. So what we know is 5 is not equal to 10. So if we launch our app, then we'll get the same output. You can see here 5 is not equal to 10, which is actually true. So we've done equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Less than or equal to is not equal to. We need to do greater than. So we say bool greater or equal to. So is 5 greater than or equal to 10? So that will be false. So if we launch our app, then we should actually be getting. So here I'll say here you can see is 5 greater than or equal to 10, then it's false. So this is the output. So I think we've been able to see that. So that is mainly comparison operators. So I want us to now check at the logical operators. So I'll just comment this here. Logical operators. So what does the logical operators do? So logical operators are used to combine multiple conditions. So one of them is AND. So logical AND returns true if both operands are true. We also have logical OR returns true if at least one of the operand is true. Then NOT, logical NOT returns true if the operand is false and false if the operand is true. So we can do something here. So we can say, I want us to say something. Say int, sorry. So int 10, say 5, then we say using logical operators. Then you can see here, you can say if A is greater than B and A is less than 20. A is greater than B and less is equals to 20. So let's do here. So we print this. Is A greater than B? We say here. So let's do another one here. So if we say this is greater than, A is greater than B, A is greater than B, it will print that. So let's just run. So you will notice that we will only get the first printout. Sorry. Here we are saying, so you can see here, say A is greater than B. A is greater than B and less than 20. So here you see, we've been able to have two printouts. So A is greater than B. That is true. A is greater than B. And also A is greater than B and, see here we have used and. This one. And A is less than 20, which is true. So that's why we've been able to get this printout. Then another one. Logical, so you need to have a logical NOT. So you see here, you say here a is not less than b. So we print that a is not less than b. So it will actually print it for us. So you can see here, where is it? You see, a is not less than b. So we've used logical not. So we also have logical. We've done and logical or. So you see here, you say if a is greater than 5 or b is less than 3, then print that at least one condition is true, both conditions are false. So if we run that, then we are able to get the result. So let's just proceed. So this is it. So I'll just do that. So you can see here, at least one condition is true. So that means a is less than a is greater than 5, which is true. 10 is greater than 5. Or you see b is less than 3. But in our case, b is not less than 3. So at least one condition is true. But we say b is less than 7. So this will mean both conditions are true, if we say. Or we can say b is less than and a is greater than 11. So this means both conditions are false. So if we launch this, then you should be able to get that particular output. So I'll just do that. So you can see both conditions are actually false. So I think we've been able to see the operators. We've done the arithmetic operators, and we've said operators are used to perform operations on values and or variables and values. So for arithmetic operators, we've done addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, increment, and decrement. We also have done assignment operators, as you can see. For assignment operators, we've said these are used to assign values to operands, and we've said we've been able to see simple assignment, add and assign, subtract and assign, multiply and assign. Then we have comparison operators. We've done equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Then we've done logical operators, that is logical and, logical or, and logical not. So I think that is it for today. So if you are watching some of these videos that you're doing and you like what you're showcasing, please consider subscribing to our channel, like the video